Hi everyone. Hey, we're going to do a little shop update today. We'll take a look at the boring mill some more, and I picked up a couple new machines. Finally got the mill up and running. I've been doing some jobs on it. I got a bunch of these things to do. What I have to do is go down, reach down through that hole and rebore this hole out and then put a bushing in. So I've got this jig here mounted up on the table, and that's for holding those green boxes in here. And then my vise mounted in here, which I'm currently boring out, drilling out all these holes for new bushings. So I just got to drill them out to 1 1/4 inches. They're 1 inch now. Drill them out to 1 1/4 inches. So we're going to show you some of that. As you can see, been doing a few of them. That's what's left. I got that many to do. I had 12 altogether. But we'll look a little bit more at the boring mill here. We've got all new electrics up on it. It is running, as you can see by the chips. I've been working on redoing some of the badges on it. That's the gear selection thing. I still got 2 more to go. That's time consuming, but anyway, let's take a look at some of the electrics on here. So this is the new box, and if I flip this switch here, that turns on my light up there. All right. Now, if I turn this switch on, like so, that's going to send power over to my step-up box. And as you can see there, the light is illuminated off on the box. And on the pendant control, we're off. So now if we want to start the machine, push the start or the on. Starts way better than it used to. Now if we want to shut it off, we can come over here and shut it off there. Or we can turn it on here. See, it says it's on, and we can shut it off here. Get my finger in the right place. There. So that's how that all works. It's running a lot quieter. Motor is, I think, and it doesn't. It used to bang so hard sometime when those old contactors came into place. But we're going to come back here. We're going to take a look at some other machines I picked up. One is right here in the same room. That's a jet bandsaw I picked up. Sometimes jet's not the greatest quality, but I really thought this is a pretty well built machine. Because if you come back here and you start looking around, there's a lot of heavy cast iron pieces in this thing. And another thing, you see that rail there? Well, the base of the saw will basically stay in place. And then if you want to turn it, the whole top of the saw turns, and then there's a lever that you can lock it in place on. So I thought that was kind of a neat feature. And this one is up and running. I can demonstrate it a little bit here. Alright, there we go. Start him up. There comes all the fluid. Now to let it down, just flip this switch and it'll start going down. And if you want to speed it up or slow it down, the down feed, you just turn this knob and there you can see it going down a little faster. There. So, I think it's a 1014 maybe they call it. Or 1018 maybe. But I think it will come in handy. Oh, and I built a cart underneath of it on wheels so that I can move it around in the shop wherever I need to. Well, we'll go up in the front. I got another one to take a look at up there. So we'll cruise up to the front of the shop. This next machine, picked it up at the same place I got the saw from. They kind of just wanted them out, so I didn't have to pay much money for them. Anyway, what we got here is a Brown & Sharp 618 surface grinder. There's the magnetic chuck. It's just the hand-operated one, not the electric one. And as you can see, it kind of been tearing it apart. That's the table. The gaskets under the cylinder were badly dried out, so we got them replaced. Been doing some other little things. I made some new little roller wheels here out of brass, and then I knurled them. That's for your trip dogs to go on. So we've kind of doing just some exploratory on it. Everything's working on it. We do have a small oil leak internally. Not exactly sure where that's at yet, but we're going to, one day we'll get the table back on and we'll grind the table in place and then flip the magnetic chuck over and grind the bottom of it and flip it back over and then grind the top. There was so much rust in here that we had to take a sandblaster to it to get it all cleaned up. So there'll probably be a future videos on him, hopefully. And believe it or not, that is actually the correct color. Should be that tan, and the wheel should be blue. And there you can see the badge. It's Brown & Sharp. Alright, let's go back to the boring mill and we'll drill a hole so you actually can see them running. And I built another jib crane that's going to be going up in here in the future in a different area. And here's more of them. There's more of the arms that I've been working on currently. These ones are all done, bushings installed. So we'll go fire up the boring mill. I know everybody's anxious to see it. And I was too the first time, but I just haven't had time to get everything going. So I get him in gear. Yeah, I have to get it in gear yet. Alright. Can't do it one-handed. Be right back. Alright, let's see if we can drill a hole. Now, we'll see the power's on. Got Lights all lit up. Take our pendant control, start it, on. Get our coolant turned on. Probably won't show drilling all of this. But I don't know if you remember it, but I had the main spindle chrome. Looks like we're drilling up here now. It takes about 5 or 6 minutes to go through that hole. Still got some more to do on it yet. I still got to get the slide back in the boring head there, and I have to get the tailstock back on it. But there's a gear. There's a gear right there that is missing some teeth and it's well wore out. So I'm going to try to make that to get it fixed, because that runs on the rack, and then that's how you move the tailstock back and forth with the crank handle that goes on there. Right now it don't work, so something else I got to do. Some of the oiling right there. Now I can see my oil levels. I don't know if this will show my oil flow. There's another one in here that drips so you can check it, and there's the oil level there. So now you get to see the machine running. You know it's up and running. Like I say, I still have some more things to finish up on it, but they'll get done eventually. So I just want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, I guess, alright? Everybody be safe. Till next time.